Oh, young man.
You don't know me, do you?
I'm afraid I have to admit I don't.
I mean, how could you, standing so far away at that microphone?
Oh, an introduction to Western civilization.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, by the numbers.
Yes, well, I doubt that you came in here to discuss our overcrowded classroom situation. Excuse me. What can I do for you?
Does the name Johnson Joseph ring a bell?
Mr. Johnson, if you'd be good enough to get to the point, I have some work to do.
All right. All right, Professor, I don't know how it happened with the TAs and all, but somehow you graded my paper yourself. And it was an F. And I didn't rate it.
Well, I have to be the judge of that. But you can make it up in summer school.
There won't be any summer school if I don't make these grade points.
Mr. Johnson, I remember grading your first paper as well, don't I?
C minus.
Yes, well, it was disorganized and was full of easy generalizations. Just like this last one. If you'll excuse me, I do have some work to do.
Professor, if I flunk out, I'm going to end up dead. In some rice paddy. You've got to change my grade.
Mr. Johnson, I teach history. And one of the truths it tells me is that such a deception would do you more harm than good.
Would you please let me worry about that? And don't give me that stuff about if you change it for me, you're going to have to change it for somebody else.
See, this is not a new experience for you, is it, sir? Now, the F stands, Mr. Johnson. If you cannot or will not do college grade work, you'll fail the course.
Oh, Professor, look, I'll do better next time. I promise I will. I'll even do an extra paper.
All that is necessary is that you do the required work on an acceptable level.
Look, I don't like to beg, Professor.
I don't like to see any man beg, young man. Please, this is not the end of the world.
Damn it! You know, you're all alike. All of you. My father, all of you. It's the rules. Always the rules. The rules are to make you so you can live in this society. So you can keep the black people in their place. So you can build cars that fall apart. So you can keep the economy going and then blow it up with a big bomb.
Mr. Johnson, I could add to your list of grievances about our present condition. I don't care to continue this conversation.
My introduction to Western civilization, huh? All right, I've been introduced. And baby, one day you're gonna be.
Insight. Stories of spiritual conflict in the 20th century. Insight.